Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I have been asked to record a video about how I store my bags, and I thought that I would share some tips with you, and I hope that you will find this video useful. By the way, if you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell button so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. Please also feel free to check out the videos about my bags. I have posted quite a few videos about my Chanel bags, and I also shared my full collection. I separated it into two parts. I will also link this down in the description box below for you guys. I have posted quite a few review videos and shared some tips, so please feel free to check them out. I hope that you will find these videos useful. So let's begin. One thing about me is that I'm very particular about how I store my bags. I like the look of the Chanel boxes, and I prefer to keep all my bags in the boxes. Everything is organized in its initial packaging. It has the booklets, the receipts, everything in one place. In case if I need to get it, I can easily retrieve all the stuff that I need. I even prefer to keep the original wrapping paper. I know that some people prefer to display their bags on the shelf, but I'm very particular about the dust. I have a few light bags, especially my white Chanel Classic Flap that I have recently purchased, and I would be really paranoid of the dust discoloring it. I'm also worried about the exposure to the sun and the bags losing its color. It doesn't help to have two big windows from ceiling to floor, and it just makes me paranoid. So I either keep them in the boxes hidden away, or for those bags that do not have the original boxes, because I disposed them, I didn't know that I would like to keep them back then, I prefer to keep them in the dust bags. And I know what you're thinking at this point. I do live in Singapore and I have high humidity, and I constantly have to be paranoid about the moisture, the sunlight. So I purchased this dehumidifier. It was actually a random purchase. I just went to store, I saw something that was produced in Singapore with the capacity of 2 liters, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna try it. And I have to say, these are the best money spent ever, because I don't have to worry about anything. I can still keep my place very tidy, keep the boxes, everything is organized. This dehumidifier is also great for my shoes and for my clothes. I used to have quite a few dresses that actually changed its color from white to yellowish white, and with my dehumidifier this never happens. And if you wonder about the humidity, I would say that it's pretty similar to what you get in Miami, Florida. You can even feel it in the air the moment you step out from the airport, so it's pretty much similar here. So I have to take extra measures to look after my things. So I just switch it on, it runs for a full day, and then I just have to remove the water. You can see it's a full tank now, full of water. I just have to empty it and put it back, and I switch on my dehumidifier 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It depends on the seasons. For example, in the autumn or fall, I would switch on the dehumidifier 3 times a week, because the humidity can go up to 95% in my apartment, and it really makes me paranoid. But right now it's pretty sunny, so I don't have to switch it on very often. In the past, I used to buy these dehumidifiers. They lasted me for a couple of months, but I have to say they weren't that effective. And I'm not saying just about this brand. In general, I think that my dehumidifier is a lot more effective. I always store my bags with a piece of paper inside to make sure that the bags will not change its shape. And actually this is the original paper that came with the bag. Also, you have to be careful of the zip leaving the dent on the inner flap of the bag. I've seen quite a few bags, especially lambskin bags, have this nasty dents, and that's why I actually use a fabric that came with the bag. I would put it inside so that the zip will no longer press on the leather, and I can just close the bag, but I usually prefer to keep them open, but some people prefer to close them. And as for the chain of the bag, I would put it in this compartment in the dust bag so that it's not touching the bag. Some of the seasonal bags actually do not have the classic dust bag. They actually come with the black dust bag, and the one that was given to me is pretty tight. I don't really feel comfortable using it. Because it's so tight, I actually feel like it can damage the pearls. That's why I try to avoid it. And this bag has the lambskin on the inside, and if I don't use a protective fabric, it can actually leave these marks. I also have to pull through the chain so it doesn't scratch my pearls, just like here, and I would put a piece of paper so it wouldn't touch anything. And then after that, I would just wrap it around so it looks like that. And I would even use a piece of paper to wrap the whole bag in it completely. I really like using my light bags with my jeans or some darker outfits, and I have to be very careful about the color transfer. I want to keep my bags new for as long as possible, especially that the price of this has recently increased. I'm actually very disappointed that the price for Chanel bags has increased by so much. I really didn't see it coming, but oh well. Anyway, so I have to keep these bags looking like new for as long as possible because they're just becoming unaffordable. So what I do is I just simply shorten the straps. I would open the bag. It even can be empty. You can just keep one card holder inside. It doesn't have to be filled up by many items. So I will just pull the chain on the inside and I would just put it in. And this is it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to tie it with a ribbon or anything else. Just put it in and close the bag and it will stay like that. So this is what I have been doing. I did show it in some of my videos before, but I just thought I will consolidate all the tips in one video and share it with you guys. And this way I can just carry it in my hands. It doesn't have to touch the fabric. It will look great and stay new for as long as possible. I made that mistake with my first Chanel Classic flap bag in the size jumbo. They ended up damaging my bag. By the way, many people like to use bag inserts just like these ones. They are so easy to find on the internet and they are not very expensive. I do have some of them for some of my bags. However, I don't use them for my Chanel bags because I find them a bit too heavy and the space within the bag just becomes so small. I usually either use pouches or I use my Chanel SLG. By the way, I have previously reviewed this one in one of my videos, which I will link down in the description box below for you guys. Chanel has so many of them in different colors, designs. They're so beautiful. And initially when I saw them for the first time and I saw the price, I thought, well, maybe it's a bit expensive, but you know what? This SLG that I have makes my bag so much lighter. I don't have to carry a heavy wallet and it's just perfect. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. By the way, please feel free to check out my other playlists. I have posted quite a few videos about jewelry, my luxury shopping, weekly vlogs, travel videos, and I have also posted quite a few about style and fashion, Dior videos. And please also consider subscribing to me on my Instagram account. My Instagram account is the same as my YouTube account, which is black and gold style. I post quite often and I publish updates via my Insta stories. Have a great day ahead and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!